half court.
West with a basketball. Wilson going to kick it up top. Over to Wilson. Back it goes now. Druskus. Bounce pass over to Wilson.
And the Pisgah Lady Black Bears are playing 2-3 zone.
Wilson in the backcourt. It was off of a Sugar Bear, so no backcourt violation. All right, I think officially we're back up and running. Underneath, shot no, but we've got a whistle and a foul going against the Pisgah Sugar Bears. That's going against Maddie Ray. You know, we were going great, and then we decided that we would change post, and then the internet, what they have given on the only laptop. It's like the Matrix. We have a laptop, and it's like, you know, guarded by armed guards because it is logged on, GASP, to the Haywood County Schools Network. And tonight it's held, and then when we decided to come back, it decided to switch networks, and then didn't work until about 5 minutes into this game. And it's back up and running now, so hopefully it's going to stay.
Good pass.
Underneath, off the glass.
Maddie
Ray with the buckets to make it an 11-1 Pisgah lead.
Yes.
I know we didn't get to talk about things at the pregame because there was no pregame that was streamed live, even though we did have a pregame. We just didn't know we weren't live. Wilson underneath, shot no, but she'll be at the line for a couple of shots. Pisgah comes into tonight's contest at 20-4, and they are a perfect 12-0. Now 13-0 in the conference if you include the win they got on Tuesday night against Smoky Mountain. 60. 4-31, I believe, was the final. 36. It was a wall-to-wall win. Really, Smoky did not have much of a shot in that one as Pisgah came out and dominated that one from the word go. 11-3 after the two shots by Wilson. Approaching 4 minutes left. Chloe Birch in the paint. No. Rebound, Maddie Ray. And she can't get it to go. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle, and it's out of bounds. They'll say last touched by a Lady Falcon. All right, Mills looks to get it in. Does up high, underneath quickly. Passes up the shot, gives it up. Chloe Birch, out it goes.
And that was just a little bit too much passing, overpassing right there.
Feed up court, trying to hit Shania Wilson. It's a turnover for the Lady Falcons. 3:49 left here in the first. Glad that you are with us as we're back up and rolling on a different post. There's two posts, I believe, this ball game. The first one lasted about a minute. And then I don't know what happened. We appreciate you tuning in as we are 11 minutes past the top of the hour, 7 o'clock. Still on schedule. If you didn't join us for the junior varsity action at 4 and 5:30, the JV girls and the JV boys. It was a clean sweep for the Black Bears.
Yes.
Pisgah. Dominating performance for the JV girls and the Sugar Bears, and it was an L-biter on the JV boys side. Second shot kicked around as Dot Mills misses it, and it's out of bounds to West Henderson. 3:35 left in the first. Pisgah out early in this one, up 9. West comes in at 21-5. Just one less loss than Pisgah has coming into this one. And they were 9-3 in the conference and beat Franklin in come from behind fashion Tuesday night. Baseline off the mark. Rebound secured by Maddie Ray. She kicks it out. Don Mills has it, swings it over. Chloe Birch spinning.
Nice move.
She got it to go.
Nice move by Chloe Birch to take it and spin back left.
Wilson into the front court. Druskus had it briefly. Just inside the arc. Shot wouldn't go. Body's hitting the deck. Chloe Birch coming out with it for the Sugar Bears. Pull-up jumper, air ball for Casey Lovelace. So we approach 2.5 left. Wilson to the hole. Wouldn't go. Whitney Boone up court for Coach Brandon Holloway, seeking a regular season conference championship and a tournament championship. Off the glass and good. It's Wilson. Reaching 2 minutes to go here is Whitney Boone going to feed underneath.
Maddie Ray.
Ray able to grab the bucket.
Yes.
After the offensive board.
This Pisgah team is led by Dot Mills. She's their point guard and their leader. It's weird because if she has to, she'll score a lot of points, but most of the time she's just trying to dish it and get everybody involved and make the team run. And then on defense, they're very aggressive at times, at spurts. They try to be real aggressive. So right now is not one of them times. They're kind of just relaxing a little bit.
Underneath off the glass. Back to a non-point edge for the Sugar Bears. Maddie Ray lost control. Tipped around. Wilson comes out with it. And then lost out of bounds.
And for West is an interesting team, but they should actually have a lot of confidence because their last game against the Lady Panthers, they were able to, overcome a 10-point deficit with 2 minutes left. So, they should be coming in confident as well.
Shot from beyond the arc. It's an air ball for Maya Min. West grabs the offensive rebound. Wilson with it, gets double team, splits it, shoots, no good. Chloe Birch into the front court, knocked away. Henry Pisgah basketball. .3 seconds left. Whitney Boone dishes. Now up high it goes. Carly Robinson had it briefly. Dot Mills now on the dribble. Kicks it. 3. Nothing but net.
Good shot. Good assist.
Whitney Boone able to hit the trifecta. Whitney Boone hits the deck as there was a collision. And a reach-in foul, I believe, going to be whistled on Whitney Boone. Going to be the 4th on Pisgah, and Boone's 2nd. Wilson for 3. Got it. Jason Wilson from downtown. 19-10. It's been about a 9-point edge for Pisgah for a good portion of this first quarter. Now one is kicked out of bounds.
In a couple of games we've done of West, Jason Wilson, she can make that, but she actually doesn't take it. She only takes 1 or 2 a game.
Running shot off the mark. 2 seconds. And that's going to do it. Able to get a shot up was Caden Lyda, but that one is no good. So after 1 quarter, 19-10, pretty high scoring first quarter, a 9-point edge for the Sugar Bears as we head to break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin. 19-10. Pisgah with a 9-point lead. It's going to be West that has it to begin things. As Driscus dribbles, lifts a high pass to Wilson. Back out it goes. Riley Driscus tries to bake it home. Long board. Chloe Birch up to Dot Mills. Mills
Nice
spinning. Can't get it. End out. Wilson, front of the iron. Alyssa Smith picks up the board, quickly gives it up to Dot Mills. And they're going to whistle a traveling violation on Dot Mills. 7:17 left in the second. Glad that you are with us, wherever you may be. On this Thursday night, it is championship night of the Mountain 7 Conference basketball tournament. High pass, stolen away. Dot Mills with the Euro step, couldn't get it to go. Under 7 minutes left. Wilson, deep three. Kicked around, they'll say last touch by West Henderson as Ava Hefner had it briefly and it went off of her. After a lot of points scored in that first quarter, haven't had any so far here in the second. Out of bounds, and go back to West Henderson.
The ebbs and flows of high school basketball.
Driscus, bounce pass over to Janiah Wilson. A lot of contact, shot no good. Rebound West Henderson, they'll reset.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact, and actually, I think it was a charge.
Air ball, another offensive board.
Lida
there and gives it up. Wilson, three, got it. Janiah Wilson from downtown, 19-13. But Dot Mills into the front court. Pisgah the top seed. West Henderson the third seed. Knocked out the second seeded Lady Panthers Tuesday night. It's a steal. Driscus, no. Rebound Hefner. Able to get the bucket. Pisgah dressed in white. West in blue and red numerals. Top of the key, Alyssa Smith. Rebound underneath. Swatted out of bounds, but a foul coming up on West Henderson will send Casey Lovelace to the free throw line with 5:29 left in the second.
First foul on Caden Lida.
Maddie Ray checks in for the Sugar Bears, Coach Brandon Holloway. Second shot for Lovelace, and she got the roll. 5:27. Second quarter. 5-point lead for the Sugar Bears as Wilson has it. Gives it up. Spinning and shooting, it's Hefner. That one wouldn't go. Dot Mills with the rebound. Pisgah pushes. Lovelace. Long board Wilson. Deep three. Got it. Lida from way downtown. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point lead for Pisgah. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Brandon Holloway. And the Sugar Bears, they want to talk it over. Going to be a full timeout. 20-18 with 4:53 left in the second. We'll take a break. Pisgah called timeout after they saw their 9-point lead evaporate to begin this second quarter. Now just 2 points is a Sugar Bear lead, with Dot Mills bringing it up. Mills on the dribble, and kick it back out. It's Casey Lovelace. Harassed. Mills open, 3. Got it. Dot Mills.
Good straightaway shot by Dot Mills after a couple of screens, and somebody went underneath one.
Hefner wouldn't fall. Issues at the backcourt. Boone has knocked away briefly. Dot Mills picks it up. And she brings it across that timeline. Dot Mills. Wild shot. She was falling away. Runner wouldn't go for Druskus. And it's Dot Mills. Up court, Lovelace in the corner. Feeding Birch. Whitney Boone hits the deck. She'll be at the line for a couple of shots. I believe that one's going to be whistled on Ava Hefner. Yes, it is. Her first. And it's the 4th whistled on West Henderson.
After that fast start by both teams, now it's kind of settled into the crowd really isn't into it. The same crowd that was here for the JV is actually still here. They're just not into it right now.
Tired after that one.
Yes.
A lot of emotion. Lost it out of bounds. Did West Henderson. He's off the hands of Caden Lyda. I'm telling you, if you didn't see the junior varsity boys final, you can go back and watch it. It's on a different post on Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube, and Facebook. Got a traveling double dribble in the paint for Lovelace, but we had fans just flailing their arms and hollering and screaming and gnashing of teeth and banging on the.
It was a lot of emotion.
Oh, man, there was a lot of emotion.
A lot of emotion in the gym.
3, up and good.
Back to back.
Caden Lyda, splash.
Hadn't said her name too much in that first quarter, but in the second quarter, 2 straight threes.
Maddie Ray gives it up. Dot Mills, no. Rebound Wilson. Chance to tie with a 3. High pass. Janiyah Wilson with it. A lot of contact. Ball knocked away. Chloe Birch with it. Out to Dot Mills. Under 3 minutes left. Whitney Boone. No. Fight for the rebound. West comes out with it. Coast to coast.
Good take by Jayza Wilson.
Wilson makes it just a 1-point lead for the Sugar Bears.
Oh, Janiyah Wilson. Sorry.
Mills finds Birch up top. Now it's Lovelace who thought about it, decided to give it up. Birch with some issues over to Boone. We've got a whistle before the shot. They'll wave off the shot as it was on the floor. Pisgah a little stagnant offensively here in the second quarter.
Yes.
Taking a lot of time to develop the offense. Mills got to get it in, does. Going to feed Maddie Ray, spinning. She'll be at the line.
Not saying this is what it is, but in a championship game, how Pisgah first started off, they started off like they were, playing, University of South Carolina women's team. That's how they came out. They came out playing that hard.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, and then it was 9-0. and then after a timeout, they came out and no joke. I've seen them play like this, and it's like they relaxed. They just went to relax mode. And I guarantee Coach Holloway is definitely going to have something to say to him after this 2 minutes and a half in the locker room.
2:04 left. Second shot for Maddie Ray. Got them both. Did the senior. Druskus has to find a teammate. It's a min. She quickly gives it up to the hole. Garcia can't get it to go. Dot Mills down court, guarded by Wilson. We're down to 1:40 left in the second. Mills going to swing it over into the corner. Now Birch feeding Ray, and she's out of bounds. 1:27 left. 1:27 left in the second. You know, I've done, anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
1:15 left. Shot up and good, just inside the arc for Allison Garcia. I'm amazed at the things that we experience every time we do ball games, and I just had another one. Anyway, 65 seconds left. Whitney Boone, check that. Dot Mills brings it up, swings it over Lovelace. Lovelace backs it out. Ray, almost a double dribble, over to Birch. Now it's Mills. Foul on West. That should be the 7th on the Falcons. So 1-and-1 opportunity now for Chloe Birch. Second foul whistled on Caden Lyda. Ray with the rebound. She'll be at the line. 18 foul, 1-and-1 opportunity. Well, they'll see she's in the act of shooting. A 2-shot foul now for Maddie Ray. Third game of 4 tonight. 2 previous. Had a blowout and an nail-biter. This one is, so far, turning into a good one.
Yes, very good one. It didn't start off like this. Like I said before, they didn't even let West get the ball to half court. And then now that it's a 1-point game.
Ray, second shot, got it to go.
And at some point again, I know Coach Holloway's going to bring out that pressure, probably in the beginning of the second half.
Allison Garcia, high pass to Hefner, finds Wilson, tied up, and the possession arrow to Pisgah.
Good defense of Dot Mills.
.25 seconds left as the clock starts to tick in this first half. Dot Mills, we'll see if she decides to play for the last shot. Nope.
Ooh, nice.
Underneath, cutting to the hole. Whitney Boone off the glass.
Nice play.
Druskus into the front court. 6 seconds left.
Oh, my goodness.
Garcia at the buzzer. We've reached the half here in the varsity girls final, the Mountain 7 Conference basketball tournament. 29-25. It's a 4-point advantage for the Sugar Bears of Pisgah as both teams head into the locker room. And you see North coming out. They're going to warm up. And probably East out here. Here comes the East. They're going to be warming up too. The varsity boys final will commence about 10 or 15 minutes after the conclusion of the varsity girls final. All right, we're going to take a break here. We'll come back in a few. We'll talk about that first half, and then we'll get you set for the beginning of the third quarter in just a few moments. Stay with us.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook. We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back, fans, as we're at the half of the varsity girls final of the Mountain 7 Conference Basketball Championship. George Young, Tony Christie, folks behind us don't even realize they're on television.
No clue.
A lot of folks here at the gymnasium. Great atmosphere, and you expect that for a conference tournament, even though it's at a neutral site. Obviously, we're in Haywood County, a few miles away from Pisgah, and they have 3 teams.
Yeah, that's
in the tournament.
That's the big
finals.
thing. Having 3 teams in, you know, you're going to have 3 sets of parents, you know, that are here, and then all the fans. So, you know, that's big.
Yeah, and at the break of the girls' varsity, we've got a good one here, fans. 29-25. And I tell you, Tony, I don't think that I thought we would have a 4-point lead for Pisgah at the break.
No, especially how that first quarter started. Yeah. Like the first 3 or 4 minutes. West couldn't even get the ball to half court. That's what was happening. So, so I didn't think this was, going to happen. And then they didn't actually score their first field goal until I think it was 6 minutes into the game. So this has been a pretty impressive, comeback. And it's a little bit of both, a little bit of what West is doing and a little bit of what Pisgah has, not done.
Well, fans, stick around because coming up at the conclusion of the girls' varsity, we'll have, of course, the awarding of the championship hardware, and then we'll have the boys' final, which I'm looking forward to, Tony.
Yes, me too.
North Henderson and East Henderson, unlikely foes. They both knocked out higher seeds in West and Franklin, and really East Henderson dominated West Henderson, and they ended up winning by 12 in that affair. And North and Franklin went back and forth, and North ended up winning by 4. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm telling you, there's, it was a lot of adjustments. We saw a lot of adjustments by both coaches in both different games, by Coach Jones and by North coach. Don't have his name off the top of my head, but they were, they made great adjustments to what, who they were playing were doing, and that's what you have to do right now. And then you have to have players making plays in the postseason. That's the biggest thing, and both teams were able to do that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back. Third quarter coming up right after this. All right, fans, welcome back. A few minutes before we will get to third quarter action as the time continues to tick down. Thought they were going to stop the clock and just go on and get out there and start the third quarter, but
No,
doesn't look like West Henderson is out of the locker room yet. Here they come. They are waiting to the final few seconds to come out of the locker room. A lot of halftime coaching by Coach Casey Byer, and the Falcons, I know, kind of have to be pleased at the way things are going so far. They still have a puncher's chance, only down 4.
Yes, definitely. Especially, I'm telling you how it first started. It looked like it was going to be curtains early.
So it's going to be West Henderson with the basketball first to begin the third quarter as we are underway. Hefner almost traveled with it. The fans wanted it over here on the Pisgah side. Wilson with it up top. Wilson drives in. Tough shot, wouldn't go. Ray with the board for the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Outlet pass, it's Mills up court. She stops, falls down, and gets fouled. Is Wilson going to pick that one up?
Yeah,
Jaza Wilson. First foul on West. No shots. It'll be the second on Jaza. And it goes to Ray. High pass. Ray blocked out of bounds. Now they'll say a foul. Going against Wilson, I believe. It'll be her third. No, they're going to whistle it on Hefner. That's her third. Okay. It was Wilson and Hefner flanking Ray, and Maddie Ray at the charity stripe. And she gets the first. Again, fans, we appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be as we're at 7:45 on a Thursday night. Championship night of the Mountain 7 Conference Basketball Tournament. Second shot good by Ray. I'm George Young alongside Tony Christie, Clinton Taylor, our executive producer, and Philip Angel on camera tonight. And if you do appreciate what we do, and you're a West Henderson or a Pisgah fan, and you appreciate tonight's broadcast and would like to help us out, you can with our PayPal link that's in the description on both Facebook and YouTube. You see it there on our scoreboard, the bottom corner there, the bottom portion of the scoreboard. You can contribute on PayPal securely. We would appreciate it. Keep our broadcast free for anybody all over the world on the largest streaming platform in the world, Facebook and YouTube. Conference does charge outside entities to broadcast these ball games. A lot of fans here tonight as the crowd continues to file in. I think it may be a packed house.
Yes.
For the boys final. It's pretty much a packed house now. A few seats, as you can see, across the way. On our side, looking up, there's a few in the nosebleed section. Oh. We're heading the other way. Wave off the shot.
Jaza Wilson with she took the charge on Chloe Birch.
Chloe Birch picks up her second. 6-point lead for the Sugar Bears. Garcia on the dribble, backs it out. And a double dribble.
And
whistled on Lida.
This is actually how the first quarter started. You know, it was a little bit of the lead, and then West came roaring back.
Yeah, the first part of the ball game that you didn't see here on YouTube and Facebook because the internet here was doing good, and then all of a sudden we got some gremlins that decided to change networks or something. It was weird. Wilson will be at the line. Jaza gets fouled. But hopefully we will stay on for the duration of the varsity side of the tournament. The finals tonight, North and East coming up next. Jaza Wilson, 2 shots. By the way, that's the third on Chloe Birch.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. For sure. 5:55 left. Second for Wilson. And rims out. Mills races. Dot Mills coast to coast. Aggressive to the hold.
Very much so.
I'm sure that probably, if we got a jump ball possession arrow, it's going to stay with West Henderson. That's probably what Coach Holloway talked about in the locker room. Tony,
Pick
be
it up.
aggressive. Take it to the hole. And we saw that early on, and then it just seemed like
they just went in the standby mode.
we're
Just
not
coasted.
the aggressor. Talking about the Sugar Bears. 33-26. 7-point advantage for Pisgah.
Good block.
Baseline, partially blocked, secured. Dot Mills. He's going to race. Mills in traffic, lost control. Wilson had it briefly. Going to be picked up by Lovelace. High pass
Birch.
underneath. Chloe Birch gives it up to Ray off the glass.
Good passing and vision by the Lady Bears.
9-point lead now for Pisgah as Wilson working on Ray, fires it off. Oh, the Sugar Bears foot. I believe that was off of Birch.
Yes.
Look at the
pass
pass
right
here.
there. Good catch. And that's a good, rule of thumb. If you have to get out of where you're set to catch the ball, don't shoot it. Because she could have easily shot that and it would, she was behind the backboard. And she just decided to make that good pass.
Wilson on the dribble, splits a double team. And one for Janiyah Wilson.
Good screen there. Good finish.
Foul whistled on Dot Mills. That'll be just her first. And it's the third whistled on Pisgah with 4:46 left, third quarter. Wilson. Nothing but net. 35-29. Just as you think that Pisgah's going to flex their muscle. Wilson and the Falcons able to scratch and claw and get back into this one as we've got a Lady Bear hitting the deck. Whitney Boone tumbled, and we got a whistle and a foul on West Henderson. Third so far on the team, and that one's going against Janiyah Wilson, her second. Three, can't get the roll. Top of the key, fight for the board. Jump ball, and it's going to be Pisgah basketball on the alternating possession. Heading the other way, we've got an offensive foul.
Good defense by Jason Wilson.
Casey Lovelace picks up the offensive foul.
That was a questionable just because they haven't called a lot of those.
A turnover. Mills, step back three. Traveling. Boone grabbed it, then fell down. We got a whistle. And sub coming in, Maddie Ray for Pisgah. And looks like some perspiration on the floor. I do want to thank Tuscola and their administration and staff. They have put on a great tournament. Fantastic hospitality room.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight we've got rotini, pasta. Oh, it's fantastic. A salad. We've had some ranch dressing.
Great
salad.
cake. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that cake, you had a piece of that. That was good stuff. And they've been very, very supportive of what we're doing. We got a whistle and a foul. Going against West Henderson, the fourth whistled on West, and Ava Gardner, check that, Jason Wilson going to pick up her third. That's a storyline that's developing.
I'm about to say several players with 3.
Ray kicks it out. Don Mills thought about it, feeds back to Ray underneath. Knocked away.
Good steal by Lida.
Garcia brings it up. And a steal underneath. Whitney Boone comes out with it. Collision. Offensive foul.
After you've done that once, the officials know they kind of look for you, and then you do it again.
Yeah, that was a charge.
Actually,
I think.
let's see that.
She held the ground.
No, but she's turned. Euro.
Oh, yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hit on her side. Yeah,
that was a bad angle.
Yes.
So the foul whistled on Whitney Boone, her third. Off to the races. It's Pisgah knocked out of bounds. As the pass went to Alyssa Smith. 3 minutes left. Third quarter. Been stuck at 35-29 for a while. Shot short. Mills with the rebound out to Lovelace. Running shot for Casey Lovelace. 37-29. It's an 8-point lead now for the Sugar Bears. Ruskus dribbles, kicks it. Air ball from the corner. Dot Mills will be at the line. Fifth on West Henderson.
And right there,
Lida picks up the foul.
yeah, if Lida would have actually stood and took the charge like like Wilson's been doing, she would have got it, because on that one, Dot Mills did lower her shoulder to get the contact, and it would have been a clear charge, but Lida tried to block the shot.
Mills gets the second to go. 38-29, back to a 9-point edge. Druskus kicks it over. 2:14 left. Now on the dribble underneath.
Nice pass.
Wilson to the hole. Ray with the board. And a tie-up possession arrow with West Henderson.
I've seen so many tie-ups in these last 3 games. I'm telling you, like, can someone put the ball underneath their chin and chin it and, not get a tie-up?
Wilson, a wild shot. No, Ray comes down with the rebound. Under 2 minutes left. It's Dot Mills. Robinson. Ray with the board. Offensive rebound out to Mills. Knocked away. Picked back up by Dot Mills.
Robinson get the ball to the other side of the court.
Robinson had it, gave it to Smith. It's Mills again. Mills can't get the layup or the jumper to go. Off to the races, it's Wilson. Blocking foul. That'll cause the Pisgah fans to
definitely go crazy.
have a coronary.
But the thing is, if you look at where she's standing, when she takes this charge. She started falling before she got hit. So that's what the official was looking at. You actually have to take it. You have to take the contact first, then fall. So if you're falling first, in college, that would have actually been a technical.
Foul whistle on Carly Robinson with the block. Wilson at the line. First shot no good. One more for Janiah Wilson at the free throw stripe. Misses them both. Rebound, Maddie Ray off to the races. It's Dot Mills up court. Mills off the glass.
And when people realize that you're taking charges, they'll do that right there what Dot Mills did. He did a Euro step right around you.
and a turnover. Mills, and one.
Looked like Mills it was thrown to her. She took it, made a nice little fake. And there's the block.
Foul on Garcia, and one. Missed it. Wilson with the basketball, got a feed underneath. With a tie up, yes it was. Pisgah basketball.
I hope they have a spare possession arrow down there. That thing is going to blow up.
Some spare bulbs.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Going back and forth flashing now. Lovelace feeding Ray, lost control. Ray picks it back up, gets the bucket. Coach Casey Byer might want to think about calling a timeout, but there's only 40 seconds left. She may just wait until there it is. She did this last night or on Tuesday night. A late timeout, going to be a full timeout. We'll take one. Stay with us. Coach Byer calls timeout with 37.2 seconds left into the third quarter. We'll try to keep a shooter's chance. Now down 15. Wilson hits the deck. The ball is errant. Dot Mills picks up the
pass.
errant ball, gives it up. Ray off the glass, and all of a sudden, Pisgah is up 17.
Yes, and that was all from, in this quarter, what we've seen Pisgah pick it up.
Foul on Dot Mills, I believe.
And she's the one that's actually picked it up. If you notice, she's pushed the ball every single time and to get something. And they, for the most part, they've gotten a lot of easy baskets.
Mills picks up her second. That's the 17th foul on Pisgah. 2 shots for Wilson. She hits the first. Can't hit the second. Ray with the rebound. 5 seconds left. Mills, 3 seconds. At the buzzer, short. 3 quarters have elapsed here in the Mountain 7 Conference Basketball Tournament Varsity Girls Final. And Pisgah now with a commanding 16-point advantage over West as we head to break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter just about set. Now we're underway. 16-point lead for West Henderson. They'll have possession. It's Wilson up top. Boys varsity final coming up as the pass knocked away. Picked back up. Wilson. Jason Wilson able to get the bucket. Stop the bleeding briefly for West Henderson. North Henderson and East Henderson coming up in the varsity boys final. Out of bounds to West Henderson. We're a little past 8 o'clock. And we're still on schedule. All games have really stayed on schedule throughout this tournament, which is a surprise. Slated for an 8:30 start in that varsity boys final.
Good pass.
Up and good. Back-to-back buckets for West Henderson. Riley Druskus able to get that J from the corner. A 12-point lead for Pisgah. Whitney Boone running shots. Couldn't get it to go, and all the way around the rim. Fight for the board, out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Pisgah.
This West Henderson team, they're senior, 3 juniors. The rest are sophomores and then 1 freshman. So, you know, the 2 Wilsons out there, they're both sophomores. And, you know, they're going to be a very, very good team.
They have 10 sophomores.
10 sophomores,
I've
yes.
never seen that on the team.
I saw it on those rosters the JV games we
Yeah,
just did.
right.
That's it.
A JV team, yeah, absolutely. You can only play as a freshman or a sophomore.
Correct.
And it's rare on the varsity side to see so many sophomores.
Right. And actually, they're the ones that are contributing the most.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Wilson girls. And you see Garcia, Lyda, a sophomore.
Don't know what
Maya Min comes in. She hit a couple of threes in the game against Franklin. She's a sophomore. 46-34, 12-point lead, and a steal
by Lyda.
Hayden Lyda, one of the sophomores who we're talking about. Whitney Boone harasses her and almost causes a turnover. Druskus picks it up. She lost control of it. Finds Wilson, now going to feed underneath. Shot partially blocked. Hefner, offensive rebound, and up with a stick back, and good to cut it to a 10-point lead. West fighting back after the bucket by Lyda. It was a 17-point lead at one point in this second half. It was 16 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Now it's down to 10. 46-36 on the dribble. Whitney Boone, no. West Henderson comes down with it quickly.
And we've seen what West can do with, down 10 with 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
up court, off the glass. Chloe Birch. I think that's what Coach Casey Byer was aiming for. Just keep it close.
Keep it close.
That's what she did against Franklin. Kept it close, and then Franklin imploded on themselves. Out of bounds. It's to Pisgah. Dot Mills brings it up.
And Coach Byer, she called off the pressure that they had on and just playing regular basketball now again.
Too far underneath the basket.
Good defense.
Birch throws it away. Wilson up high, guarded by Mills. Going to take it to the hole. Couldn't get it to go. Fight for it. Jump ball, and the possession arrows with West Henderson. .452 left in the fourth. West Henderson with the basketball, trailing by 12. Jason Wilson. Partially blocked, it looked like. Dot Mills off the glass. Now you're in critical stage in the ball game as we approach 4 minutes left, and you're trailing double digits. That'll help.
Definitely.
If you're West Henderson.
Every time you think that, you know, they might be pulling away, West finds a way to, you know, do something like that. Make a three-point play.
Wilson and one. She gets it. 11-point advantage now at 50-39. Maya Men has checked in. She's been quiet. Hasn't played a lot here in the second half. I mentioned it a few moments ago. She had some big threes in the game Tuesday night in the win against Franklin.
I just saw Jayza Wilson she had her hands on her head. She was tired, very tired. She hasn't come out this game, and she's played every second of this game.
A three up and good. Chloe Birch. Wilson. High pass, knocked away. Mills comes down with it.
Good pass.
Beating up court Birch.
Good D.
Knocked out of bounds.
Good D by Janiyah Wilson.
We got a whistle. It looks like we've got a timeout. Question is, full or a 30-second timeout? And it's going to be a full time. No,
30.
He said 30. They're sitting down over here.
He gave.
I think they want a full. Yeah, it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a break. 3:40 left in the fourth. Stay with us. Brandon Holloway called timeout. Pisgah has it out of the timeout. Bills is open for three. Birch with the rebound. She hits the deck. Jump ball, possession arrow is to Pisgah.
So everyone keeps on getting all up in arms. But what keeps happening is every time someone gets a rebound, they bring it all the way down, not just down to their waist, like down to their knees. Someone's going to take the ball if you do that, and they're going to put their hands on, and that's why there's so many of the jump balls.
Chloe Birch will be at the line. It's the 17th foul on West Henderson, so both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. The last 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Foul whistled on Jayza Wilson, her fourth. Birch hits the first. Now a 15-point lead for Pisgah. Second shot up and good. Wilson into the front court. Shots coming up for Janiyah Wilson, a 1-and-1 opportunity. That's the 9th team foul on Tuscola. 3:14 left in the fourth. Got one more ball game coming up. At the conclusion of this one, about 10 minutes. At the conclusion, we'll have North Henderson and East Henderson in the boys' final. Foul on Casey Lovelace. That'll be her second as the shot is up and good for Janiyah Wilson. She gets them both. Mills open three. That's an air ball. And I think we're seeing the attrition.
Correct.
Dot Mills throwing up some air balls. He's been out there the entire time. His legs are not under her right now.
Good steal. By Hefner.
Lovelace, air ball. Rebound, stick back, no. For Birch, got her own rebound. Got a second rebound, tiptoes the baseline, throws it away. In the hands of Ruskus. Short for Garcia.
Oh, what? Ooh, that was a rough one right there.
And it looks like Falcon is hurt.
Correct.
She's going to get up. Allison
Let's
Garcia.
see what. Looked like a tackle.
It was a tackle. Grabbed her by the leg and twisted.
Wow.
Was the 8th team foul on West Henderson, the 4th on Caden Lyda. Birch at the line. Hits the first. Clinton, are we going to stay on or are we going off? Staying on? Okay. We'll stay on this post after conclusion. With all the issues we had when we went off, we're just going to keep rolling into the boys' final. Shot off the mark. Druskus. Wilson. 2 minutes left. Going to have to start jacking some threes. And there's one. In and out. For Allison Garcia. Pisgah with it. Under 2 minutes left. At a 15-point lead. Whistle. And a timeout on the floor.
Coach Holloway.
Full timeout.
Yes. Coach Holloway called a full timeout to get his young lady some needed rest to finish this game.
All right, we'll take a break. Stay with us. Out of the timeout, we're back to action. $1:50 left. Mills swings it over, draining some clock. Lovelace swings it to Ray. Bounce pass. Birch off the glass.
Good unselfish pass by Maddie Ray.
17-point lead for Pisgah. I believe that matches their biggest. Out of bounds, going to Pisgah. Subs coming in for Coach Brandon Holloway and Elizabeth Smith checking into the ball game. Fans get on their feet for Maddie Ray. She takes a seat. Closing out tournament championship. Don Mills remains in the ball game. Whitney Boone swings it over to Lovelace. Back to Boone. Minute 15 left. Into the backcourt. Be picked up by Wilson. She spins, can't get it. Wilson for three. Back of the iron. Mills secures the board. We're down to 55 seconds left. The fans can smell it. You can hear the clapping. I'm just going to drain the clock now. John Mills.
I'll tell you what, it's been a great day for Pisgah basketball.
3 consecutive conference championships in the Mountain 7 basketball tournament. Macy, we'll check that, Elizabeth Smith with the bucket, and 60-41.
And Coach Byer is looking like, what was that? She actually, I tell you what, it's creating rivalries.
And dribbling it out, and that's going to do it. 60-41 going to be the final. Pisgah earns a regular season conference championship and a tournament championship in the Mountain 7 Conference. They are now perfect 14-0 in the conference this year, now 21-4 overall as they head in to the 3A state playoffs, which begin on Tuesday. And they will be at home for sure with a tournament and a regular season championship. They should have a pretty high seed. Only 4 losses, but we won't know until later on Saturday. I was reading today that for some reason they're going to delay the release of the brackets till later on in the afternoon on Saturday. Normally it's in the morning, but I read today that for whatever reason, logistical issues, they are going to delay until the afternoon. So we won't know the playoff brackets on the varsity side until later on Saturday, as West Henderson gets their runner-up trophy, their runner-up placard.
And it was a good run by West Henderson. And for being a young team, we actually saw them grow throughout the season. From doing the game in Franklin, and then the 2 games we got to see them here, they actually got better each game. So, they have a bright future,
really,
with so many young players playing.
Here's Pisgah now, your tournament champions.
Yes, and Pisgah, I'm interested in seeing how well they do in the state playoffs, because they have all the pieces. They have good guard play. They have good low post presence, active low post players, and they have shooters. So if they can just play some defense and then put the ball in the basket, they should go very far.
We'll see what seed they are going to get, because that is key.
That's always key.
If you get a high seed in the top 4, then you're talking about you're getting games at least 3 at home.
Yes.
And that's huge, especially in this part of the world, because guess what? Teams towards Charlotte, Winston-Salem, that way they got to come over 3 or 4 mountains.
Correct. And just last year we saw Hayesville do it, and Hayesville I believe Hayesville had 4 games at home. They had it all the way up to the semifinals. They were at home, and they were able, and people were coming there with dead legs, and they were just beating them up. So it makes a difference what seed you get.
Absolutely, it does. And again, we will find out the pairings in the 3A state playoffs coming up Saturday afternoon. Okie dokie, fans. We got one more ball game. It's going to be the boys' final, featuring the East Henderson Eagles and the North Henderson Knights. And we're going to take a break because there's a mass exodus in this facility. In fact, there's a log jam to my left. There may not be anybody left when we come back. Or we'll take a break here. They got 10 minutes up on the scoreboard clock, have not yet started to roll it. So it may be a little while before we begin the varsity boys final. Stay with us, fans. More to come.
We are Dalton's Christian bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration. Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
All right. Fans, welcome back. Get you set for the varsity boys final featuring the East Henderson Eagles and the North Henderson Knights live from Waynesville. Our final game tonight on YouTube and Facebook. Glad that you have joined us. What time is it? Almost 8:30, so we're running pretty much on schedule. You see the clock up there, 6:13, until we will get to some varsity boys basketball action. The East Henderson Eagles come in really as a surprise. The number 4 seed, they're 13-13 overall, finished 6-6 in the Mountain 7 Conference. They beat the top seed in West Henderson on Thursday, 58-48. And North Henderson, or West Henderson rather, and North Henderson comes in. I think some folks thought, including Doug Clemens for the Franklin boys, thought that North could go on a roll and go on a run here in the tournament, and that's what they have done. They're 18-8 and 10-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference, and they defeated Franklin 59-55, did North. Now, these two teams met in the regular season with North coming out victorious 58-48 and 49-43. That happened all in January. The latest was on the 31st of January. So close affairs between the two. Again, these are rivals, Tony, in the same county. And I think we're going to see a very similar ball game that we saw on Thursday night, because West and East obviously are rivals.
Correct.
And they know each other. They know this is the third time they played each other this season. So I'm looking forward to a competitive ball game.
Yes, and when you play someone 3 times, you know exactly what they're going to do. And in a championship game, like I've said before, it comes down to whose best players are going to show up and do what they have to do. And both these teams, they both have very good coaches, very good Justin Paris,
yeah,
and Coach Jones. They're both great coaches, and they'll make adjustments. Just like in that last game that East had, they played deny defense on Lida, which took him completely out the game, and then he was got into his head and everything with that one. And the rest of everyone else did their job, did what they're supposed to do. And then on the offensive end, they were able to run their sets until they got the shot they wanted, not the shot that West was trying to give them.
All right, fans, we're going to take a break here. We're going to come back, and we're going to tip this one off. Stay with us. Welcome back, fans. As we're getting into a raucous atmosphere, North Henderson student section, the first student section really to make much noise. Or guess what? Right in front of us, Tony.
Man,
we can't really see much of anything now.
I can't see the court now.
And you know what? They'll probably stand the whole time. But you know what? That's going to make for a great atmosphere here at Tuscola's Gymnasium. I think they were waiting outside, honestly, because there was no seats in here. And then there was a mass exodus by Pisgah. All their fans hit the exits. And literally, it was a log jam next to us and the stairwell. And I'm sure there's a traffic jam heading north towards Canton now because all the Pisgah fans left. We're going to get the starting lineups introduced here at Tuscola's Gymnasium for the boys' final of the Mountain 7 Conference Basketball Tournament. As we mentioned, East comes in at 13-13. After that win over West Henderson Thursday, 59-47. North beat Franklin 59-55 on Tuesday. They come in at 18-8 overall and 10-2 in the regular season. East Henderson also has brought a tremendous student section. They're making a lot of noise. They're on the right side of your screen, just behind the East Henderson bench. And we'll welcome on the North Henderson Knights now. North comes in at the 3 seed in the Mountain 7 Conference Basketball Tournament. East the 4 seed. I was a little concerned with all the Pisgah fans that were headed out of here. There was going to be anybody left. I said that on the air. The few fans that are here on our side are very, very vocal.
When I went to the bathroom just a second ago, it took me a while to get out because I was trying to get out through the Pisgah people, and then everyone else was trying to get in. There was a lot of people in here for a second.
A ton of folks right now. Coach Justin Paris, last-minute instruction for his fellas. North Henderson dressed in white. They've got yellow numerals. East Henderson in the black jerseys with green numerals. We're ready for some championship basketball on the varsity side. It's going to be East Henderson that will control it.
Caden Brewer with the ball.
Brewer going to kick it into the corner. Nix thought about a three. Now he lost control. They pick it back up, swing it over to Wyatt Taylor. Dangerous pass, secured Brewer. Caden Brewer. Traveling violation on East Henderson. .7:31 left here in the opening quarter. Micah Pierce and the North Henderson Knights with it. We'll swing it over to Heine. Into the corner, back it goes. Heine, around the horn it goes. It's a three, in and out. No good for Pierce. Rebound Wyatt Taylor. He's going to bring it up court. Taylor, over it goes.
Good defense.
He's open. It's a three.
Charlie Beckman.
Charlie Beckman with the bucket. Thank you, Tony, because I can't see much of anything.
Yes.
I'm seeing 4 or 5 students in front of me, and I had to get my binoculars out. Still couldn't see. 8, make that 6:45 left in the first. Remember last year at Pisgah, we had to call it off the monitor.
Yes.
We couldn't even stand high enough to see over the student section. Luckily, there's 2 rows in front of us that don't have students. And it's a turnover on North Henderson. 6.5 left first quarter. Taylor into the front court. They'll swing it into the corner. Brewer. 3, Beckman. Won't go. Long board to North.
Beckman made the first one. That was a heat check for him. He wanted to see if what was happening today with his shot. If it was going in.
Micah Pierce into the front court. Picks up his dribble, dishes underneath. Heine wouldn't fall.
Good pass.
Shots coming up for Beckman.
And Josh Heine, with that foul right here, you'll see it was the body. He got him with the body. It was a good block up top, and that's why he was so shocked, but he did get him with the body.
First whistle on Heine. Beckman, short. Didn't hit the rim. One more for Charlie Beckman. He hit the second.
Good shot. Way to come back.
Zion McDaniel has checked in for North Henderson, as bringing it up once again. It's Pierce. Kicks it over to McDaniel. Now over to Heine. McDaniel now with it. Driving in. Got the shot. To fall, did McDaniel.
And in the semifinal game, McDaniel was the hero. He got steals, he got rebounds, and he made a couple of free throws too.
Brewer off the glass. East Henderson up 6-2. 5:20 left. Coach Jones.
And I can tell you right now, both teams are ready to play. You can tell. You can just tell.
Coach Jones for East Henderson urging his guys. You see him the bottom left corner of your right corner of your screen. It's a three. Off the mark from the corner. McDaniel picks it up. He can't get the point blank layup. He's going to race down court. He's open. Wouldn't go. Brewer is going to be fouled underneath.
Good hustle by Brewer to get that rebound. Do a pump fake to get up and get that foul.
First whistle so far. Check that, the second whistle so far on North. Inbounds pass stolen away. Micah Pierce. Running shot for Pierce. 6-4. East on top. 4:35 to go here in this first. George Young, Tony Christie, fantastic. FPSN crew, YouTube, Facebook, appreciate you joining us. Another steal. McDaniel comes out with it. He gives it up. Couldn't be controlled by Baird. Kicks it out. It's a three. Off the mark for Micah Pierce. Saved. Somehow out of bounds.
I'm telling you.
Another three. Deep, in and out.
McDaniel has put he gets his hand on a lot of the balls on the rebounds and on steals.
Under 4 minutes left. Wyatt Taylor, we've got a whistle.
Foul on Noah Pierce.
Second whistled on North Henderson. Pierce is first. Wyatt Taylor has it. Kicks it out. Around the horn it goes. Brewer gets double teamed. Brady Nix in the corner. Charlie Beckman gives it up to Taylor. He gets trapped underneath. Going to dribble out with it. Brewer, running shot.
That was smart of Brewer to pull up on that one, because if he would have kept going, he would have got the charge.
8-4 East advantage, 3:20 left. McDaniel bumps. He lost control of it. Got a whistle, a foul on East Henderson. First on the Eagles. That one's going against Brady Nix. That's his first. He was not in the act. North to trigger. They get it inbounds. Baird had it in the corner. He gives it up. Spinning, shooting. Wouldn't fall for Bryson Rowe. And Taylor into the front court for East. That one wouldn't go. Got his own rebound. Second shot, no good. Jump ball, and the possession arrow is with North Henderson. Reese Alverson had a couple of opportunities.
Yes, they have.
Could not get it to go down.
And both teams are actually playing man-to-man. Got to mention that earlier.
Micah Pierce, the point guard for Coach Justin Paris. Nathaniel Baird off the mark. McDaniel with a rebound. He'll be at the line. Will Zion McDaniel. .232 left. That's a second whistle on East Henderson. And that one's going against Caden Brewer. It's his first.
And that was a prime example of what I was talking about McDaniel, you know, being the hustle guy. Out hustling everyone to get that rebound or get that right there and then put it back up.
McDaniel gets the first. And the second rolls home. And a 2-point edge now for East Henderson at 8-6. 2.5 left first quarter. And a turnover. Too high of a pass. Went right into the hands of Coach Jones. As you see him coaching them up. Issues for North to get it in. They just barely beat that 5-second call. Nathaniel Baird. Step back. Short. Offensive rebound. Tied at 8 now. Pierce. After the bucket by Micah Pierce. Brewer was open, now going to take it.
Nifty shot right there.
Oh, man.
He was actually about to trip and fall to the floor and just spun it in.
East up 10-8. Back and forth we go. Micah Pierce for North, dressed in their home whites tonight. The higher seed. Noah Pierce over to Micah.
And if you saw in that nice move.
Daniel can't get it to go. Wyatt Taylor, what were you saying, Tony?
If you saw in the semifinal game, Rowe was on fire, you know, making threes left and right. And then, you know, North made 7 threes in that first half against Franklin in that semifinal. And right now, I don't know if I think they have one.
I think a couple of attempted.
Yes.
Another offensive rebound. Brewer in the corner. That one's off. North able to secure the board. Noah Pierce gives it up to Micah. Down to 37 seconds left in the first. Rowe with it. Underneath. Back out. Bryson Rowe can't get the roll. And on the rebound, was it a foul? Yes. I was going to say it was a travel if it wasn't. Foul going against North Henderson. That one's on Zion McDaniel. His first. That's the fourth on North. Caden Brewer brings it up with 24 seconds left in the first. Adams three, no. Offensive rebound. Alverson, he was big in that game.
Yes, he was.
Against West Henderson.
He had several blocks and some putbacks as well.
Step back three, Noah Pierce at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books, and a good one in the boys' final. on the varsity side, 12-8. East Henderson with the advantage. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Second quarter just about set to begin for the varsity boys final. East and North doing battle. They had to come over to Haywood County to do it. Brewer on the dribble, kicking it out. Caught up in traffic. Alverson kicks it out. Brady Nix has it. Gives it up to Adams.
Good take.
Aiden Brewer off the glass.
Good baseline, fake baseline and take it, fake inside and take it to the baseline. Real good take by Caden Brewer.
Noah Pierce with it. Bryson Rowe couldn't get it. Approaching 7 minutes left, second quarter. Caden Brewer. He was opening to kick it over as Taylor thought about it. Nix. Brady Nix for three. All of a sudden the Eagles are out by 9 at 17-8. 6:45 left in the second.
And right now, North, they made that 1-3. They've taken several, but they've only made that one.
Made 12 against Franklin on Tuesday night.
Correct.
And attempted over 30. Another steal into the hands of Taylor. Taylor, short. Long rebound,
Alverson.
picked up. Alverson again in the paint.
Yes.
Powering
Yes.
up.
There you go.
Timeout. Coach Justin Paris, as he sees the lead balloon
Right there,
to
look
11.
Look at him. That was a great move right there by Alverson. Because what happens normally with young big guys, they want to catch that ball, and because he's a senior, he knew, I'm going to get a little bit closer. I'm bigger than you, and I'm going to put you in the rim. And that was a great move.
Eagles up 19-8, 6:16 left here in the second quarter. Glad that you're with us, YouTube and Facebook for the boys' final. It's been a great evening, really afternoon, evening, now into the ninth of basketball. This is the fourth game, and we have brought you here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. We appreciate you watching tonight, wherever you may be. Appreciate you watching if you're a North Henderson fan or an East Henderson fan. Hopefully you like what you're seeing, and we do appreciate you tuning in tonight. And if you'd like to contribute to what we do, keep our broadcast free, you can with a PayPal link, and both post on Facebook and YouTube. You see it on our scoreboard as well, the link, if you want to write it into your browser. Anything helps, as the conference does charge us as an outside entity not associated with the school a broadcast fee. Fade away, Pierce wouldn't fall.
Good loose ball by Alverson again. Got his hands on that one.
In the corner, it's Brewer.
Nice.
Caden Brewer kicks it out. Brady Nix can't hit. Micah Pierce with it. Slow it down. Just wide of the elbow. Shots aren't falling for North Henderson. Noah
Good
Pierce
pass.
up court.
Good pass by Caden Brewer.
21-8. A slap of the floor in East Flat Rock. Bryson Rowe can't hit from beyond the arc. Shots aren't falling like they have all season long for North Henderson. They scored 99 in the conference tournament opener against Smoky Mountain. Brewer can't hit. This place would have exploded if that one would have gone down.
But that's actually not Caden's game. His game is going to the hole, dishing out and, making nifty moves and things like that and pass it to the other guys. He will make a three here and there, but that one definitely was a little bit too much for him.
Under 4.5 left in the second. Bryson Rowe kicks it out. It's Baird. And we got a bump against the Eagles. Just the third whistled on East